If reading about talking gorillas with guns is for you, then go ahead and click like and subscribe. Hello everyone, welcome to Rorschach's Comics. Today we're doing things a little bit differently due to some unforeseen circumstances. I'm having to do this video on my phone today instead of on a computer. But hopefully here soon things will be a bit more normal-like. Yeah, we've been saying that all year in 2020. Yeah. So anyway, back to the book. It was written by Judd Winick, art by Tom Raney, and Chris Cross, which is one word, and Ivan Reis. It was published in 2004. The members of the Outsiders in this storyline is Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Roy Harper, who's Arsenal. We have Anissa Pierce, who's the daughter of Jefferson Pierce, who used to be Black Lightning, but is now the Secretary of Education. Her superhero name is Thunder, as she can increase her density and send shockwaves by stomping her foot. We've got Indigo, a synthetic organism similar to Marvel's Vision. She can shoot lasers from her eyes, fly, connect to computers, all kinds of good stuff. We've got Rex Mason, aka Metamorpho, who can transform his body at will to any chemical compound on Earth. He can go from a solid to gas to liquid, whatever he needs to be. We have Grace Choi, who's a metahuman bouncer for Cheney's Club, which is a club for metahumans in Metropolis. And she actually doesn't have a superhero name. They just call her Grace, which is interesting. And then we have Jenny Lynn Hayden, also known as Jade. She is the daughter of the original Green Lantern, Alan Scott, and has the natural ability to construct solid energy constructs without the use of a Green Lantern ring. She is also the girlfriend of Kyle Rayner, who at this time was the current Green Lantern Corps member of Earth, or Sector 2814, for those of you that remember our Green Lantern videos. So the first story, we see Roy Harper trying to convince Dick Grayson to help him form a new team. Nightwing is still hurting from the loss of Omen and Donna Troy, who was Wonder Girl. Both of them died during the Teen Titans / Young Justice Graduation Day storyline, which one day, if I ever get a copy of it, I'll be happy to do a review of it for you guys. He finally convinces Nightwing to do it, and then their first test as a team sees them fighting off an invasion by Gorilla Grodd and his army of gun-toting, armor-wearing gorillas. Now, Gorilla Grodd, he is basically a super gorilla. He can talk, he has some psychic abilities, and is quite much bigger than most other gorillas. So they have invaded New York, they overcome the invasion, and then they have to go rescue President Lex Luthor, who has been captured and is being tortured by the Joker. The next story, they have to save the world from cult leader Brother Blood, who is the leader of the Church of Blood, a cult sect, whatever you want to call it, who has taken over a metahuman prison in Antarctica called the Slab and is planning to release all the inmates and kidnap 1 million babies all over the world to add to his Church of Blood. So they overcome Blood. The final story of the book, we discovered that the Metamorpho of this team is not the real Metamorpho, but is actually a piece of Metamorpho that broke off from him when he crash-landed into Earth after having to save the Justice League from something. I don't remember what it was. And this piece of him split off and became sentient, grew a brain, grew a soul, all that good stuff. So basically imagine clipping your toenails one day, one of your toenails slides under your oven, and the next day you come out and another you has grown from said toenail, possessing most of your memories and your thoughts. So the real Metamorpho comes knocking, he's looking for this piece of himself, he tries to reintegrate him into himself. They have this big fight about it, and they decide that this new Metamorpho, he is his own person. He has his own thoughts, his own memories that he's made with this team. Metamorpho decides to leave him be, and they just give him a different name because he's like, you can't call yourself Metamorpho or Rex. That's me. If you're going to be your own self, you need to come up with your own name, which I think is fair. So the storyline, it moved along well, I thought. The artwork was good. It's the early 2000s artwork that I've come to really enjoy. It's not Jim Lee or JR, but it's very well done. And like I said, the pacing, it went very well. There's some interesting characters. We see Green Lantern and his son show up for the final showdown with Brother Blood. Batman makes an appearance. The Tim Drake Robin shows up briefly. So all in all, very good Very good story. I also have volume 2, which I'm planning to start reading here soon, and I'll be doing a review on that for you guys later. Some other things I want to talk about today. I got a chance to watch the Batman and Harley Quinn animated movie this past week. I thought it was very well done. We had Kevin Conroy coming back as the voice of Batman, and it was animated in the same style as the Batman animated series, which of course is very, very popular for very good reasons. I mean, you can't go wrong with Batman the animated series. So if you get a chance to watch that one, it's very well done. I also watched The Joker this past week, and let me just say that's 2 hours of my life I wish I could get back. I do not understand why that movie was so well received and so well praised. I thought it was terrible, to be honest. The pacing was terrible. It was terribly slow. We have an hour and a half of establishing that this guy, Arthur Fleck, is, mentally disturbed. There's something mentally wrong with him. Okay, he's crazy. We get it. We don't need, instance after instance after instance to drive it home. And how on earth they expect later, I don't know if this movie is meant to go with any other movies that they're planning to make, or if it's just supposed to be its own thing. I'm not sure. To me personally, it would have to be its own story. They couldn't do anything with it further on because, yes, Bruce Wayne is in it, but he's 8 years old. So how on earth they expect Batman to come back 20 years later and fight the Joker again? Because in this movie, the Joker is like 40 years old. So we've got another 20 some odd years before Batman's going to show up to start kicking his butt around Gotham. And by the time Bruce is of age to start doing that, this guy's Arthur Fleck, he's going to be like 60 and probably hobbling around on a cane. So I don't know what they were thinking. How on earth signed off on this is beyond me. So that's just my take from it. So I know there were a lot of people that enjoyed it, and kudos to them. I sure didn't. So, all right, with that, I think we're going to be done for today. I hope you liked the video. Remember to like and subscribe for more of our videos. Go to our channel to see some of our past stuff. And I hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy. Have a good day. Goodbye.